Records are made to be broken, they say, but not all. In the ever-evolving world of football, where tactics change, superstars rise and fall, and statistics are constantly rewritten, a few legendary feats still remain untouched. They tower over time like ancient monuments, reminding us of eras gone by, of moments when football danced with the impossible. Some of these records were set in black and white eras, others in the blazing light of modern HD, yet all share one trait: they may never be broken again. This is a tribute to the 10 greatest unbreakable records in football history, the kind of feats that define immortality in a sport that forgets fast. In the summer of 1958, France, just Fontaine went on a goal-scoring spree that even today sounds surreal. He scored 13 goals in just 6 matches during the FIFA World Cup in Sweden, a record that still stands over 66 years later. Modern defenders are faster, tactical systems are tighter, and Golden Boot winners often score just 5 or 6 goals. But Fontaine's 13-goal spree is a mountain to steep. Despite playing just one World Cup, Fontaine became a legend. Injury ended his career early, but no striker has come close since, not even Gerd, Muller, Ronaldo, or Klose. Technically, this record might be hard to break due to the impact on modern football improvements in the field and fixtures. This is due to teams today rarely play more than 7 games in a World Cup, and another reason being, scoring more than 2 per game at that level is nearly impossible. Dani Alves has secured his place in football history as the most decorated player of all time, having won a record of 43 major trophies across clubs and international football. The Brazilian right-back's achievement remains unmatched and is widely regarded as one of the most difficult records to break in the modern game. Over a career spanning nearly 2 decades, Alves collected silverware with some of the biggest clubs, including Sevilla, FC Barcelona, Juventus, Paris Saint-Germain and São Paulo, as well as with the Brazilian national team. His honors include domestic league titles, national cups, continental competitions, and international tournaments, highlighting an extraordinary level of consistency and success. Dani Alves enjoyed his most prolific period at FC Barcelona, where he was a key figure during one of the club's most dominant eras. During his time at Catalan club, he won multiple La Liga titles, Copa del Rey trophies, and UEFA Champions League titles, playing a crucial role in a team widely considered among the greatest in football history. On the international stage, Dani Alves added to his medal collection with victories in the Copa America, the FIFA Confederations Cup, and Olympic gold with Brazil, further extending his record beyond the reach of his contemporaries. Football analysts suggest that the record may stand 4 generations, citing the physical demands of modern game, increased competition, and the difficulty of maintaining elite performance over such a long period. While several active players have amassed impressive trophy counts, none are currently on track to surpass Alves' total. With 43 titles to his name, Dani Alves' legacy is defined not only by longevity, but by sustained success at the highest level. His record remains a benchmark for future generations and a testament to an era of dominance. The year 2012, Lionel Messi entered a zone even video games can't stimulate. That year stands as one of the most extraordinary individual seasons in football history, thanks to Lionel Messi's remarkable goal-scoring achievements. Playing for FC Barcelona and the Argentina national team, Messi scored an unprecedented 91 goals in a single calendar year, breaking a long-standing record that had seemed unreachable. Messi surpassed the previous record of 85 goals, set in 1972 by German legend Gerd Müller. Messi's goals came in all competitions, including La Liga, the UEFA Champions League, domestic cups, and international matches. What made Messi even more impressive was his consistency, skills, and ability to score against all types of opponents, often in crucial moments. Beyond the numbers, Messi's performances in 2012 showcased his unique talent, combining speed, vision, dribbling, and clinical finishing. That year cemented his status as one of the greatest footballers of all time and remains a benchmark for excellence in the sport. To put in context, even prime Ronaldo or Holland struggled to reach 60 in a year. Messi didn't just break Gerd Muller's 85-goal record, he annihilated it. At most, in today's modern game, it is hard to break this record due to fixture overloads, leading to rotation and fatigue. Defensive lines and pressing have evolved. No one may ever match Messi's consistency, fitness, and team setup that year. Rogério Ceni holds a unique and historic place in football as the highest-scoring goalkeeper of all time. The Brazilian legend scored an astonishing 131 career goals, a record officially recognized by Guinness World Records, spending the vast majority of his career at São Paulo FC. Ceni was far more than a traditional shot stopper. Renowned for his exceptional free-kick and penalty-taking ability, he regularly stepped up in decisive moments, converting chances, usually reserved for outfield players. Ceni broke the previous goalkeeping record in 2006 and continued to extend his tally until his retirement in 2015. His goals contributed to numerous titles, including Brazilian League Championships, Copa Libertadores, and the FIFA Club World Cup. He wasn't a one-season wonder. Ceni scored over 20 goals in some years, regularly topping charts like a striker. He even took free kicks better than most midfielders. Now, this record might be hard to be broken due to modern coaches rarely allow goalkeepers to take penalties or set pieces, and no keeper has come close. That is, second place has under 70 goals. Another reason being, tactical risks of losing shape after a missed free kick are too high now. Rogério Ceni's record remains unmatched and stands as a symbol of innovation, skill, and longevity, redefining what was thought impossible for a goalkeeper in world football. In an age where managers are sacked after a few bad months, Sir Alex Ferguson's 27-year reign at Manchester United feels mythical. His 27-year reign as manager of Manchester United stands as one of the most extraordinary records in football history. Appointed in 1986, Ferguson transformed a struggling club into a global powerhouse, redefining long-term success in an era where managerial longevity is rare. During his time at Old Trafford, Ferguson quality, authority, and long-term vision in management. Normally in the modern football, this record is hard to be broken due to club boards today are impatient, social media and media scrutiny make long-term management rare, and no manager in modern football likely to last beyond 10 to 12 years in a club. When Ferguson retired in 2013, he left behind a legacy that reshaped Manchester United and football itself, proving that patience, leadership, and continuity can create lasting greatness. Crisriano Ronaldo redefined consistency for his national team. He etched his name permanently into football history by becoming the highest goal scorer in international football, with a record 143 and counting international goals for Portugal. This extraordinary achievement places him above every other player to have represented their country, highlighting his longevity, consistency, and relentless drive at the highest level. Ronaldo made his international debut for Portugal in 2003, and over 2 decades later, he continues to deliver decisive performances. His goals have come across major tournaments and qualifiers, including the UEFA European Championship and FIFA World Cup, often in crucial moments when his nation needed him most. His leadership played a central role in Portugal's triumph at Euro 2016 and the 2019 UEFA Nations League, cementing his legacy, not just as a scorer, but as a winner. What makes this record even more remarkable is Ronaldo's ability to adapt his game over time. From a skillful winger to a clinical forward, he has maintained elite standards through discipline, physical conditioning, and unmatched competitive mentality. This record is hard to be broken due to scoring 100+ international goals, requires 15 to 20 years of elite fitness and form. Also, few countries have the volume of fixtures or player development to allow such consistency, and Ronaldo's longevity is once-in-a-century stuff. Crisriano Ronaldo's 143 international goals stand as a symbol of excellence and dedication, setting a benchmark that may remain untouched for generations. His record is not only a personal triumph, but it's also a historic milestone for Portuguese football and the global game. Between 1991 and 1993, AC Milan rewrote the history books by going 58 matches unbeaten in Serie A, earning the legendary nickname Gli Invisibili, the Invisibles. The streak began on the final and spanned the entirety of the 1991-1992 campaign, where Milan became the first team in Italian history to win the Scudetto without losing a single game. Under manager Fabio Capello, the team evolved from a high-pressing machine into a defensive fortress. The key factors of this incredible team included the back four of Baresi, Maldini, Costacurta, and Tassotti, which are still regarded as the greatest defensive unit in football history. The trio from the Dutch influence of Van Basten, Ruud Gullit, and Frank Rijkaard provided the world-class flair and goals that complemented the team's discipline. Capello's pragmatism balanced the squad's egos and fitness, ensuring they were mentally unshakable for nearly 2 full years. The run finally ended on March 21, 1993, in a 1-0 loss to Parma via Faustino Asprilla free kick. This record might be hard to be broken due to top teams today face intense domestic and European competition. Also, smaller teams are now tactically advanced, and to add, fatigue, fixture congestion, and squad rotation make unbeaten runs harder. Despite the loss, the record of 58 games remains the longest unbeaten streak in the history of Europe's top 5 leagues, surpassing both Arsenal's as the Invisibles with 49 games unbeaten and Juventus' 49 games unbeaten. On the 16th of July 1950, the Macarena Stadium in Rio de Janeiro hosted one of the most historic matches in football history, Brazil versus Uruguay in the decisive game of the 1950 FIFA World Cup. The stadium, newly built for the tournament, witnessed the largest crowd ever recorded for a football match. The official attendance was 173,850 spectators, though estimates suggest that nearly 200,000 people or more were packed into the stadium, many standing. This record remains unmatched due to modern stadium safety limits. Brazil entered the match as overwhelming favorites. They needed only a draw to win their first World Cup on home soil, and confidence among fans was extremely high. When Brazil scored early in the second half, celebrations swept through the massive crowd. However, Uruguay stunned the stadium by fighting back. Goals from Juan Alberto Schiaffino and Alcides Giglia gave Uruguay a 2-1 victory, silencing the Maracana and shocking the football world. The defeat became known as the Maracanazo, a moment of deep national heartbreak for Brazil. Despite the result, the match secured the Maracana's legendary status and remains a powerful symbol of football's drama, emotion, and global appeal. Romania club Steaua Bucharest went on a mind-breaking bending 104-game unbeaten run in all competitions from 1986 to 1989. It included 119 domestic games unbeaten, a European Cup win in 1986, and a UEFA Super Cup. Though domestic strength played a role, going 3+ years without a defeat is absurd in any context. Led by legendary figures such as Helmut Duckerdam, Marius Lakartuk, Georgi Hagi, and Victor Pegerka, Stoa combined defensive discipline with attacking flair. This record might be hard to be broken in modern football due to, even in weaker leagues, fixture chaos, injuries, and luck break records. Also to add, European football is now more competitive and dynamic, and squad fatigue, social pressure, and calendar congestion make 100 unbeaten a miracle. The unbeaten streak finally ended in 1989, but the achievement remains unmatched in Romanian football and stands as a symbol of Steaua Bucharest's golden era, cementing their place among Europe's great clubs of the late 20th century. Pele, widely regarded as one of the greatest footballers of all time, achieved one of the most remarkable records in football history at an incredibly young age. During the 1958 FIFA World Cup in Sweden, Pele became the youngest player ever to score a hat-trick in a World Cup match, a record that still stands today. At just 17 years and 244 days old, Pele scored 3 goals for Brazil in the semi-final against France, victory for Brazil, and Pele's hat-trick played a decisive role in sending his team to the final. This achievement was even more impressive considering that Pele had entered the tournament as a teenager with limited international experience. Despite this, he rose to the biggest stage in world football and delivered when it mattered most. Just days later, he went on to score 2 goals in the World Cup final against Sweden, helping Brazil secure their first ever World Cup title. Pele's hat-trick at 17 years and 244 days remains a symbol of youthful brilliance and has never been surpassed. It highlights the beginning of a legendary career that would see him win 3 World Cup titles, 1958, 1962, and 1970, and cement his status as a global football icon. In modern times, players aged 17 rarely even start for their national teams, let alone shine at the World Cup. This record might be hard to be broken due to international experience is delayed due to club pressure and development cycles. Also, coaches rarely trust teenage players in knockout games, and Pele was a 1 in a billion prodigy. More than 6 decades later, Pele's record as the youngest hat-trick scorer in World Cup history continues to inspire young footballers around the world and stands as a testament to his extraordinary talent and lasting legacy in the sport. Gerd Müller, 365 Bundesliga goals. No active player is close. Messi, 474 La Liga goals. Next best is 311 by Ronaldo. Ryan Giggs, 23 consecutive seasons with an assist in the Premier League. Lev Yashin, only goalkeeper to win Ballon d'Or playing for one club in all his career. Records are more than numbers. They are stories carved in time. They inspire the young players who look up to these feats. They preserve history because every record has a tale embedded. They also challenge possibilities. Some may try to break them and fail gloriously. Until then, let's salute the icons who made these records eternal. Who do you think deserves a spot? Let me know in the comments section. Which of these records do you think is most untouchable? Have I missed another legendary record? Remember to like, share and subscribe.